Sup flappers, so the Seelie event. This was the last thing I thought would divide a nation, but apparently it wasn't ZHONGLI, it wasn't waifus, Seelies. Seelies is what will make or break relationships in this community going forward. Next time someone joins your world and you see their Seelie, this is what you can deduce from it. And forgive me for the late introduction, people, my name is Erotic Walrus. Well, it's not actually Erotic Walrus, but I go by that, so just, yeah. And in this video, I will decipher what your Seelie says about you. And don't even try to deny it, because that just makes the truth ever more apparent. Now, during my days of being on the internet, I have come across many kinds of people. They range from generally nice and lovable people to those who will do anything to get an e-cookie. And by the latter, I'm of course referring to myself, since in this day and age, everything is measured by likes, which makes me wonder why you haven't liked and subscribed yet. Do it. Do it now. Anyways, a lot of the times there are signs that can give away someone's intentions. For some, it could be something obvious like their body odor hits you so hard you start having Vietnam flashbacks even though you were born in 1998. Other times, it can be subtle like the way a girl looks at you across the hallway, which makes your heart skip a beat as she walks towards you and you brace for impact just to have her brush past and hug her boyfriend who was behind you. Now, if you are ever caught in this situation and had a misunderstanding, you might want to check your Twitch to see if you're a tier 3 Pokemon sub. Now, what's my point? The point is, do not be reckless with your Seelies, people. This will be a way to leave first impressions with others going forward when playing Genshin. The first thing people will be asking going forward will be, hey, what color is your Seelie? You don't want to be hitting it off with an e-girl and then blow it when you tell her your Seelie is blue. Yes, I said it, blue. What is wrong with blue, and why you don't want to tell your e-girl that your Seelie is blue? Now people, welcome officially to Walrus Sensei's first class. Tell me, what do you feel when you hear the color blue? Vastness, royalty, which are both fine and dandy, but in actuality, when the color blue is brought up, it's often compared to blue cheese. And if you are anything of a decent human being, you would know that blue cheese is a kind of cheese that people know to hate even though they haven't tried it. And that will be your label. So imagine this scenario. You are hitting it off with a super cute girl and she asks you, so, hey, do you like playing, video games? I mean, oh my god, that sounds so nerdy, but like, I really like playing Genshin Impact. And of course, you being the absolute Chad you are, with your world level 8 Constellation 4 level 90 Diluc will swoop in and take her through a magical journey in Teyvat. And she follows up with the question, so yeah, what color is your Seelie? Now people, this is when you should really stop and think back. Think real hard and don't blame me that I didn't warn you. Do you really want to come out and say, it's blue? How does that feel rolling off your tongue? What's the first thing a girl thinks of when you say blue? That's right, blue balls. Followed by the emotion, feeling blue, people. You really don't want your depression coming through on the first date. Maybe save it for like after your trip through Dragonspine, so you two might have something in common. So while blue is the truthful color of depression, it doesn't always benefit you, to be honest. Now you may think, okay, Walrus, what about pink? Girls like pink, right? Wrong. This is why you are still a young fledgling. Pink is even worse than blue. While blue is like putting your insecurities on full blast, pink is basically walking up to her and slapping her straight across the face. Now really think, what's the one thing girls hate more than anything? That's right, other girls. You thought you were being clever by picking a color that seemingly appeased to her tastes, but actually you are triggering a primal instinct of fight or, oh my god, I love your nails. This is the color you choose if you want to either end up as the person she messages when her boyfriend dumps her for consolation, or her nemesis enemy. There is no in between, people. Pink is absolutely horrendous. So then, yellow must be the one, right? Yellow has to be the one. And you might just be right. Yellow might just be the one. When you're lodged in between being perpetually depressed and a desperately failed e-girl bait, This can't possibly be worse. And in a way, you would be right. If you don't want people to think you have an ego the size of Lisa's personality. You see, the people who have yellow Seelies are the same people who would tell you how they breezed through Abyss only to struggle a bit on floor 11-12, and they did it all with level 69 characters for the lulz. Half the time, don't take people with yellow Seelies for real. They do anything to get your attention. Here, look at this photo of Mona. And there you have it. In reality, there really isn't winning here. You are losing on all accounts, but you just got to take the best out of the worst. You just pick the best out of the worst. But just remember, yellow Seelie is better than everything else. Subscribe if you have a yellow Seelie, and until next time, stay safe and peace.